I just got to keep it real with y'all today. I see a lot of people out here turning tricks for the system all the time, but the system don't love you. It has never loved you. And I just want to reference it toward the jobs. You can have the title, the degree, all the education that you want, and the system will still drop you. And let's think about it when it comes to these jobs. I've seen this happen so many times, y'all, with people in these jobs, people of influence, and people get caught up in this game of hierarchy. People love their hierarchy and their titles and their positions. They allow the system to finesse them with the little games that they play, giving you a title, giving you some authority. Y'all know how the system like to play games. Even we can take it back farther, like with kings and queens. People love to prioritize themselves higher than other people to make them feel like they're up here and you're down low. I'm on one today, y'all. The system loves hooking you in, and people get caught up in the trap so many times. It knows how to make you feel special and loved, give you that little nameplate, give you that parking spot. Oh, nobody better not park in my parking spot. I am the executive director. Give you that little extra pay. All of a sudden now you feel all important now. The system will even have you defending it, but then they'll replace you in the heartbeat. I don't seen it happen so many times. Let's look at some of the churches, y'all. The churches, they esteem the pastor. They got their deacons. They have their flock. They have their minister of music. They have the trustee board. I don't know if they still have that, but y'all know how they have all those positions. Then you got the little people in the congregation. Everybody's serving the pastor. Everybody has their title, their position of influence. And it's just like that on these jobs, y'all. You start seeing these people with all these titles, and people are serving them, and they have so much respect for you when you have these titles. Then you start feeling some kind of way about yourself. You're like, what's wrong with me? Now you comparing yourself. Oh, the system got you now when you comparing yourself to others around you. It's called the social comparison theory. That's when you start measuring your worth against somebody else. Then you start thinking, oh, they got promoted and I didn't. They make more money than me. The supervisor liked them more than me. What's wrong with me? Why didn't I get the position? The system got you playing their game. They're using you as a pawn and you don't even know it. And this is when it gets real ugly. That jealousy starts coming in. You used to like your coworker, now you can't stand their guts. Oh, you used to like her, but now since she has some influence, you don't like her anymore. Then you start playing that game. You start setting the person up, blocking opportunities for them, setting them up to make them look bad in front of the other supervisors. The system really be setting people up against each other. And people fall into the trap. Am I the only one that see this? Because I've seen it so many times on these jobs, y'all. The system has convinced them that this is the only way that they can go higher. This is the only way that you can be promoted. But here's what I learned, y'all. Titles and positions cannot save you. Y'all ever saw what happened with Meta? Now, this is a multi-billion company, right? One of the biggest companies in the world. They literally told managers, not the interns, not the part-time workers, to either go back as a regular worker or leave. What does that do to a person's self-esteem, y'all? Y'all can go look it up. That's just dirty. Just imagine that you done climbed up the ladder. You finally made it. You don't sit in those boring meetings, laughed in people's faces you know you didn't like. Y'all know how it is. One day you running the team, everybody respecting you, looking up to you. You got all those bonuses. You got that special parking space. You got to give all that up. No more per diem. No more going to those fancy luncheons. You got to pay for your own lunch now. You just got played by the system. The system does that to people all the time. I've seen it happen. Even at my job, I don't seen it happen, y'all. I've seen people over me, managers, because when the system starts letting people go, they let the top go first, in my experience. positions. I seen people at the top lose their position and now they working beside me. That's why you got to be careful how you treat people on the bottom. You may be on the bottom with them next. We are seeing what's happening now in the federal government. Even with the private companies, they will restructure you, hire their friend, and make you train their friend. They will promote relatives and they will forget all about you. I've worked on teams where people, that's doing the actual work, they know the program inside and out. But the higher ups don't know nothing. They don't even think that you're valuable, but you know the entire program. And to make matters worse, the policies always come from the top. And that sometimes they don't even know what they're doing. And the policies are not written to help the members, the team players. It's just written to protect their bottom line, to make their life comfortable. We see it happen all the time. You all tell me your story. I know I'm not alone. People don't realize we're in the same system. I don't care what your title or position is. The system don't like you. White people think they better than black people. Men think they better than women. We are all the same according to the system. They have no favorites. All they have is players on the board. They will move you around like a chess piece, making us fight against each other. That's what they like to do. It's a game to them. None of us are safe, you guys. And I'm just here on my lunch break today because I wanted to get outside of those walls. And guess what? I only have a 30-minute lunch break because that's what the system gives me. But y'all, we got to continue to learn new things. We got to start planning our exit strategy. We cannot afford to get comfortable on these jobs. Sometimes we don't even update our skills. I've seen people in computer programming and they don't even update their certifications. Keep your skills updated. And sometimes you have to come outside of the business that you work and join private organizations. Join some of these professional groups. That way you can collaborate and network with people outside of your job. Let them know what you're doing. So here's my question, you guys. Have you all ever seen some of the things that I'm talking about? How the system plays us against each other. Have you ever worked for someone who was your supervisor and now you and your supervisor has the same title? Let me know, have you all experienced that? Because I have. And it's very humbling for people. Oh, they apologize for how they treat you. They understand now. And it's sad that people has to be humbled that way. But I appreciate you all. I appreciate the community so much. I'm on my lunch break. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. But make sure you all support the community. You all know how much it means if you support the channel with a like and leave a comment. That creates engagement on the YouTube platform and it's very helpful in the algorithm. But tell me your story. Tell me what you have experienced. And I look forward to talking to you all in the comments.